Okay, so a few people have asked me about the best way to play base defense. They've said that they struggle to get beyond 60,000 to 80,000 silver. There's several ways. I'll just show you one way, which is my preference. Selected the T6 Gargoyle, which was the reward plane from the league before last. Okay, so to start, underneath aircraft destroyed was quick menu, currently displaying random mode. I'm going to switch that to base defense and go ahead. I use API ammo to try and set the bots on fire, as base defense is usually bots. I'll set one on fire and then move on to the next target, let it burn and get the kill that way. Okay, so from this I sunk 6 warships, which isn't that many with the Gargoyle. I got a hit per 6 as well, and the MVP. Now the MVP comes from the most ship damage. As you can see there, they're all bots anyway, but I've done 386,062 damage to ships. That's the reason I've got the MVP. I've got several other achievements in there, full house, killing all 4 of the enemies, and things like that. From the detail tab, it shows you exactly what you've done, how you built up your score. I've killed 10 targets in that game and got an extra 500. The big score there that you can see, 10 warship guard kills for 3,000. Now, I quite like the warship guard achievement. I find that builds up quite a big score. You can see their warships sunk. I've done 6, so they score 100 per ship, whereas the killing a plane scores you 300. So that's why I think possibly shooting down the bots scores higher and we'll end up with more silver. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I know several of my squad mates have not even hit a ship at all, not got the MVP, and scored well over 100k silver at the end of the game. So there are 2 ways to do it. I find that taking out the ships, especially with this plane, does help, as it means that there's less flak to fly through, you die less. And hopefully, as you saw in that video, I used the bombs on the plane, on the ship, sorry, aiming for the little yellow square. With this plane, I find that 3 bombs is enough to take out a ship, and then you generally use the last 2 on another ship. As you can see from there, that's how I've gained my silver. So even with taking off the account, the costs for repairs, supplies and what have you, it's still a decent amount. A lot of people have done better. But in this sense, even with a standard account, I've still scored over 100k silver at the end of the game. As you can see there, a premium aircraft, which the T6 Gargoyle is. Well, it's an event plane from the League, as I mentioned before, but it does get you an extra 100% silver. So planes such as this one, any of the event reward planes get you extra silver. The Tier 7 Firefly does have 2 big bombs. That is a purchase plane available through crates at the moment. So that will get you the extra silver per game, plus do an awful lot more damage than, say, one of the premium planes like a Tier 7 Mustang, for instance. First victory of the day has no effect on silver whatsoever. Does help with the RP gain though. And at the moment there is an event where the extra silver is 200%. Hopefully that should help you to understand one of the ways of playing base defense. I said there are several, but that's how I ended up getting over 100k silver.